Welcome, and today I will be sharing with you what I drink in a day and when I take my drinks. The number one golden rule for myself is not to drink anything with my meals. And does it sound absurd? Because most people are drinking with their meals and it is socially very accepted, and if you don't drink with your meals, people really think that there is something wrong with you, seriously, and they will keep offering you some drinks. And when you go to a restaurant, you get the same thing. If you don't order drinks with your food, it will be sort of abnormal. So why I don't drink with my meals is because whatever you drink is going to dilute your digestive enzymes, and your digestive enzymes needs to be at a specific pH, and when you dilute it, your body first needs to get rid of extra water, which puts a lot of pressure on your body, and it's also going to slow down the digestive process. And we don't want food to stay in our digestive tract for longer than what it needs to. That can lead to fermentation and a lot of other problems. So that's why I don't drink with any of my meals. I stop 30 minutes before a meal, I stop drinking, and then for about an hour to half an hour extra, so 90 minutes in total, after my meal I wait before I start drinking again. So that is just to give my body the best chance of digesting my food, and just to make the best use of all the nutrients that I'm eating during the day. So what do I drink? In the morning when I get up, I drink 2 big glasses of lukewarm water. Optionally you can add lemon juice, because I've got a few dental challenges, I don't add lemon to my water. You've got to be careful. If you do add lemon, you need to use a straw. I drink distilled water, and at my previous house I used reverse osmosis water. The quality water is very much the same, and people always ask, but is it not dead water? There's a lot of controversy about water, but I get my minerals from the food that I eat. I eat a lot of plants. I'm only on a plant-based lifestyle, so I eat lots of fruits and vegetables during the day, and I don't have a mineral deficiency. But whatever you do is just don't drink tap water. Make sure at least to get a filter. Then just make sure to do your homework. Buy a filter, the best that you can afford, because there's a lot of chemicals in water that we don't want to expose our body to. It's going to enter our digestive tract, end up in our bloodstream, and it's going to cause harm in our body. So yeah, that's what I do when it comes to water. Then during the day, between my meals, I will also drink water, but then I will also drink, depending on what I feel like having. I make my own ginger tea. Here you can see I use real fresh ginger that I cut up, and I boil it at a very low temperature, more simmer it, and it is absolutely delicious. I make it quite strong so that when I drink it, I put half of my mug, I fill up with this ginger tea, and then the rest boiled water, so then I've got a nice hot drink. I also make sure to use a small mesh sieve like this, because I don't want any pieces in whatever I'm drinking. It must be 100% clear, because if there's any pieces in there, my body is going to start thinking that it's food, and it's going to kick in the digestion process, which we don't want. Something else that I also drink is my favorite onion and garlic broth. That is more like a savory drink. It almost tastes like a cup of soup. Also make sure to use a sieve. I'll just put the link in again for this recipe. I've posted a recipe about this. This is so healing for your gut. It's satisfying. Also, if you're a bit hungry before your next meal, it definitely suppresses the hunger hormones. And then the other thing that I do make is I make myself herbal teas during the day, just clear herbal teas. And that is something that I changed a couple of months ago. I used to use a lot of store-bought tea bags, but when I learned about the microplastics and the plastics that end up in my drinks, I decided it's time to stop my laziness, get out my plunger and make my tea. And I just don't know why we sometimes postpone with some changes, because It's not taking a lot of time, and now that my brain is familiar with the change and happy with the change, we do this now daily. So this plunger is one that I bought at La Crusade. It's ceramic, and what I like about it is that it's got all the other parts is stainless steel. There's no plastic in it, because the problem with plastic, it can start shedding off plastic, especially when it gets older. So the only thing about this is I would have preferred if it's stainless steel, because then it keeps your drink a bit warmer. I've got a stainless steel one, but unfortunately it's old now, and the sieve part is plastic, which I don't like. So there's so many different herbal teas that you can use. One of our family favorites is hibiscus flowers. I also buy from time to time forest berry. Other ones is like red clover, dandelion, nettle. There's so many herbs on the market that you can make your teas from. So I just take a tablespoon, say of 3 or 4 different ones. I put it in my plunger, I let it steep for 15 minutes, and then I just use this again, just to make sure that there's no pieces in my tea. And even when it's cold, I still use it. I just top it up with some boiled water, and then it's a nice warm drink again. You don't want to drink drinks that's boiling hot. You can just think the inside of your digestive tract is not made to withstand those very high temperatures, and that you can burn your digestive tract. And just to make sure that it's not that hot, or add an ice block or a bit of cold water. I aim for drinking 2 liters of clear liquid a day, and that includes everything that I've shown you. One of the reasons why people could be suffering with constipation, and it doesn't mean that this is the only cause and that this is always the cause. It is just that people are not eating enough fiber, plant fibers, and not drinking enough water. And we need the plant fibers, but if we don't drink enough water or liquids, the plant fibers can't take up the water and soften the stool and make an easy exit. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you liked it, remember to hit the like button and subscribe, and so that you stay tuned with all the videos that I'm making. Please leave a comment. What is your favorite drink, especially now in winter? Do you prefer cold drinks, or do you prefer more hot drinks? And have a blessed, wonderful day.